I picked up the hammer and swung it hard at myself. I also cut off my own hair and put it in a bag. Then I took out the hair dye. I changed the color of my hair and eyebrows. I needed to vanish completely. Because I was going to frame my husband, I would make him take the blame for a murder. I maxed out all his credit cards and bought many luxury items to hide away. This created a fake picture of his financial crisis. I also bought a high-value insurance policy for myself. The beneficiary was his name. I purposely got close to my pregnant neighbor. I often cried to her about my husband's abuse. Then I invited her over to my house. After she used the bathroom, I collected her urine sample. This sample could prove I was pregnant. A pregnant woman's status made me the victim. Everything was ready. After confirming my husband left home, I drew a large amount of my own blood and set up the crime scene. I wrote an entire diary. I fabricated our story from the beginning of our romance. The diary showed him as a cheating scumbag and showed me suffering long-term abuse. I placed the diary in the oven. I burned it just enough. It looked like someone tried to destroy evidence. I deliberately left clues for the police and completed the framing. I drove away alone. I changed my appearance and went to another town. Then I waited for news of his arrest. Just as I expected, the police found a lot of clues. The charge of killing his wife fell on him, faced with my disappearance. My husband actually smiled in front of the media. He warmly entertained everyone and took photos with beautiful women. He showed no concern about my absence. These actions sparked public anger. He instantly made the news headlines. The media called him a scumbag. To fix his image, he held a prayer vigil that night. My pregnant neighbor suddenly showed up with her child. She loudly called him a piece of garbage. She accused him of abusing me while I was pregnant. The scene immediately fell into chaos. Reporters rushed forward. He panicked and escaped into a police car. During police questioning, he claimed he didn't know that neighbor, but the police showed him our photos together. They proved we had a good relationship, and a fluorescence test revealed a large pool of blood had been in the kitchen. My husband argued it was fake. The police then showed his credit card records. They were filled with luxury purchases. The most damning evidence was the insurance policy. The beneficiary was himself. All the evidence pointed at him. He had murdered pregnant me. He had no way to defend himself. Furious, he smashed a water glass. Meanwhile, I sat in my rented room. I watched the condemnation of him on television. I jumped up happily to celebrate, but I accidentally dropped my wallet on the floor. I quickly picked it up and hid it in my clothes. But all the neighbors saw it. Soon they broke into my room and pinned me against the wall.